I am again welcome you to all of you to the production technology class. In our previous classes already we completed about the various types of rolling mills, starting from 2-wheel roll mill up to our cluster mill. After that, another 5 marks question which is very much important, so that ask in the interview. Again, not only the interview, it will also ask in the SCTVT Council examination the difference between hot rolling and cold rolling. Already we will previously discuss this point. In hot rolling cases, what is the final definition? Now in hot rolling, if the material which is to be rolled is heated up to its recrystallization temperature and then passes it in between the rolls, then it is named as or termed as hot rolling. Similarly, if the material is passed in between the rolls without heating, that is in the atmospheric temperature, if it is passed in between the rolls, then it is simply known as cold rolling process. Again, the advantages, let us discuss some advantages and disadvantages of hot rolling and cold rolling. First of all, we start from hot rolling cases. As we know, the advantages are: number one, large deformation can be accomplished and more rapidly by the hot working, since the metal is in plastic state. Because we are heating the material up to its recrystallization temperature, so due to that heat, the material is ductile property increases, so large deformation takes place in the case of hot rolling. Similarly, porosity of the metal is considerably minimized. Porosity also minimized because we are heating the material, therefore porosity also minimized. Like that, impurities case also somehow minimized because of hot rolling cases. Again, we go through the disadvantages point of view. Due to high temperature, we know we are heating the material up to its recrystallization temperature, then it is when the heated material is quite difficult to handle, so we are having a lot of difficulties to handle that hot material. So, which again, majority of it we are using steel, therefore there should be the chances of oxidation, which may form scales in the surface of the material. So it produce poor surface finish. In the case of hot rolling, it may produce poor surface finish, and thereafter, if scale are also formed, then we can lose some material also. Like that, disadvantage number 2, close tolerance can be maintained. Number 3, cannot be maintained because we are having ductile material. So what's happened? Due to that, the thickness of the sheet cannot be under control in hot rolling cases. Like that, in cold rolling process, the advantages are, we are having the advantages, this increase in it reduce the higher amount of reduction, so this increase the yield point. So time factor is increases, which is increase the production rate also. So disadvantages point of view, better dimensional accuracy can be achieved because deformation rate is low. Again, as far as your hot working is concerned, we does not heat the material, therefore handling of the material in cold rolling process is very easy. Again, we are not heating the material, so chances of formation of oxidation or scales is also not there, because we are not totally at all heating the material. Then we go to the difference between hot rolling and cold rolling. First of all, we discuss the points of hot rolling. Thereafter, we go through the cold rolling. Number 1, in hot rolling cases, we heat the material above its recrystallization temperature. Thereafter, we pass through your rolls. So it is simply termed as hot rolling. Next, in cold rolling cases, we are not at all heat the material, so we directly pass in the atmospheric temperature, so it is simply termed as cold rolling process. Number 2, in general, rolled metal does not show work hardening effect in the case of hot rolling, and in the case of cold rolling, the metal shows work hardening effect after being cold rolled. Difference number 3, coefficient of friction between two rolls and the stock is higher. It may even cause shearing of the metal in contact with rolls. But in the case of cold rolling, coefficient of friction between two rolls and the stock is comparatively lower. Then difference number 4, in the case of hot rolling, experiment measurements are difficult to make, because we know in the hot rolling cases we have to handle the hot material. But in the case of cold rolling, experiment measurement can be easily done, because the material is in the atmospheric temperature. Then the difference number 6, heavy reduction in area of the workpiece can be achieved in the case of hot rolling, but in the case of cold rolling, heavy reduction is not possible. Then next point, in mechanical properties are improved by breaking cast iron structure, but in the cold rolling, no properties should be changed, because we know we are not heating the material, we directly pass it in the rolls, so there is being nothing changed in the case of work material properties. Then again, in the next point about the hot rolling, hot roll surface, in the hot rolling, a hot roll surface may be oxidized because they are heating the material, so it's a chance of oxidation may be there. But in the case cold rolling cases, there should be no oxidation, it is very much smooth and oxide free. Last one, number 8, hot rolling is used in non-ferrous material such as industrial metals like aluminium, in ferrous metal, non-ferrous material like aluminium, copper, brass, bronze, alloys, to change its aggregate into slabs. But in the case of cold rolling is equally applicable to both plain and alloy steels and non-ferrous metal and their alloys. The next difference is hot rolling is the father of cold rolling, but cold rolling follows the hot rolling. Generally, all industry, cold rolling is done, but in the cold rolling, higher pressure is required because we are not heating the material. This is our end of the chapter number 1, which is provided by the syllabus of SCT BT. So finally, again, if we discuss about some points about the important question, so first one is, as part of the 2 marks question, what is the definition of extrusion, what is the definition of rolling, these are some important questions. What are the types of rolling, only you have to mention the name. Thereafter, if we go the 5 marks question, short notes, so what is the difference between hot rolling and cold rolling, what is the short note about the impact extrusion, or what is the definition and explanation about forward and backward extrusion. And as we know, there is only one long question is in this chapter about what is the different type of rolling arrangements. So up to this we concluded to chapter number 1. Thank you. And if you want to, if you are having some query, then you can contact me. I am providing my mail ID, WhatsApp number and my calling number. You can contact me in those, so that we will verify or clarify all this doubt whatever goes into your mind. Thank you.